223 over Mika Koivuniemi. She has moved on to the title match, and this begins her effort to become the first woman to ever win on the PBA Tour.
An interesting strategy by Chris Barnes. He's your #1 seed. He gets choice of starting lane and position. He chooses to have Kelly Kulick start the match, which means Kelly will finish the match on the right lane. Some serious girl power there.
A 12-time winner on tour with 2 majors, the 2005 U.S. Open and the 2006 Tournament of Champions, the 7-8 PBA Player of the Year from Double Oak, Texas. Please welcome Chris Barnes.
Situations before, she's won 3 majors, the 03 Women's U.S. Open, the 07 Queens, and the 09 PBA Women's World Championship, which earned her berth here into the TOC. Even through 1.5.
Just incredible.
First woman to ever compete here in the Tournament of Champions, the native of Union, New Jersey, with 3 major titles. 4-time member of Team USA. And what's on the line today? How about a 2-year exemption on the tour and a $40,000 check? Not to get ahead of ourselves, Kelly, but should you win it, what are we going to do with that money? It's going to put down payment on a house, as her mom is in the crowd watching this one.
Boy, the temperature in the building just went up about 15 degrees if you're Chris Barnes. On $40,000 and a 2-year exemption and history.
An opening ham bone! And what a late kick. We talk every week, Randy, about the breaks going your way if you're going to win. That was an epic break for Kulick.
When it's your day, it's your day. It's been her week. She's been solid as a rock the entire event. And when you're throwing it good and you're making good shots, the pins know it, and they cooperate just like that. Trip 4 on a 3-bagger.
So Kulick steps up to open up the 5th, looking for 5 in a row to start her title match with Barnes. And a 7-10 she leaves.
How is that even possible? All the great breaks, all the great shots she's thrown, and this happens? Boy, you want to talk about somebody getting the defibrillator out on Chris Barnes. That's what'll do it for you.
Takes care of the 7. First open frame of the day for Kelly Kulick.
And new life for Chris Barnes. Last 2 shots on the right lane, both light. Barnes looking to make an adjustment and looking to get back in this match with a strike here in the 5th. And another one in the 6th.
He has just 1 strike this title match. Came in the 2nd on the left lane. There's strike number 2, and
he still has room to get into the 220s.
Well, Chris, what adjustments have you made since that kind of rough start for you?
Well, I had to move one right on the right lane. Obviously, it's a little bit wet dry, and so was the left lane. So I'm rolling it more up the back of it to move closer to the friction on both lanes, and we've got to figure out a way to strike.
Are you still in this one?
Absolutely.
Chris joining us via PBA Inside Angle. Here's Kulick, bottom of the 6th, after an open frame in the 5th. number 5 of the final for Kulik.
She's feeling it. She's feeling it. Again, fearless. Doesn't matter who she's going up against. She's mowed the guys all week long. What a beautiful shot right here. Her biggest advantage right now, her ball speed.
How so?
It's reading the oil pattern perfectly. Yeah, but see where they're playing on the lanes. The rev rate higher for Chris Barnes, but slower ball speed equals about the same amount of hook for Kelly Kulik.
We begin the 7th. And there's a pair for Kulik. She lost the momentum, and now she's seizing it right back.
That puts Kelly Kulik back in the 220s. Now let's see how Kelly responds. For the first time in this title match, with everything on the line, Chris Barnes just applied a little bit of pressure. Just a little. Not dead yet.
Make a good shot.
Rob Stone history right around the corner. One more strike in the 9th frame, and any kind of good count in the 10th frame, Kelly Kulik is going to win the Tournament of Champions.
She had 8 strikes in her win over Mika Koivuniemi, 7 already here.
Biggest shot of her career right here, right now.
And for women's sports in general.
Haven't seen one of those before.
Kelly Kulik.
That one didn't matter very much, though.
Is your winner. 2010 Tournament of Champions.
She just did the math. And it's starting to set in. Kelly Kulik has become the first woman to ever win on the PBA Tour. Oprah, what are you doing this week? You need somebody to book? Let me get you Kelly's digits. Applause and the pop she has earned and deserved. Kelly has done it. Let's see if she can do it with more strikes. How about 5 in a row? How about that, America? Stand up. Does it get any better? Honestly.
History has been made in the world of sports.
She came to Vegas and put a whooping on the boys.
Great job,